For a fast, cheap and reliable online store now stocking Match Attax 2017-18 individual cards and discounted products, check out tradingcardcollective.co.uk with the link down below. If you use the discount codes on your screen, you get 10% off cards. Hey guys, WB Trading Cards here and welcome to a very special video. So today we do have what I believe to be the biggest Match Attax pack opening ever on YouTube, and that is because I'm going to be opening 100 packs of Match Attax 2017-18 in today's video. So I'm going to be opening 20 packs at a time, and then after each 20 packs filling the binder with all of the cards we get. So we will get a look at how close to completing the collection you can get in opening 100 packs. And yeah, hopefully we'll get plenty of good cards in today's opening. It's certainly the biggest one that I've ever done of any collection, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the biggest Match Attax one on YouTube as well so far. So yeah, here are the packs of this new collection. I have already done a 20 pack opening after Topps sent us some packs early. But yeah, if you haven't seen that, then here's the design. There's 4 different colours. As you can see, we've got this yellow one, then also a red pack, blue pack and a green pack. But they all have these 5: Lacazette, David Luiz, Pogba, Dele Alli and Wayne Rooney on the front. There's 9 cards in each pack and each one does cost £1. And here are the odds on the back. So there is a star player card at 1 in every 2.5 packs, meaning that in 100 we will expect to get 40 of those. Same with Club Crest, 1 in 2.5, so we'll expect 40 of those as well, meaning we should get pretty close to completing both of those. Set piece specialists, assist kings, powerhouses and freestylers are 1 in every 5 packs, so we'll expect 20 of those in the 100 packs. Man of the match is at 1 in 2, so we'll expect 50, and 100 clubs at 1 in 10 packs, so we'll expect 10 100 clubs in this one opening, which will be pretty good if we can get that. There's also the limited edition cards there, with bronzes at 62.5% of booster boxes, silvers at 25 and golds at 12.5, and we have got 2 booster boxes here today in total in the opening. So yeah, this binder is completely empty at the moment, and hopefully we can get pretty close to full, if not a long way through the collection within today's opening. So without further ado, let's get straight in to the first pack out of the 100. And obviously this is probably going to be quite a long video, so if you do want to watch the whole thing, I would probably recommend doing it in more than one sitting. But yeah, our first card of the opening is Yunus Kabul of Watford. Then we've got George Jensen, Simpson, Obiang, Milivojevic, followed by Jack Stevens and Otamendi. And then we've got the Pro 11 code card there, which is Perez in this first pack. And Joshua King is our first insert, that's his star player for Bournemouth. And they've got Shane Duffy, man of the match, as our first man of the match of the opening. So not a great start there in the first pack, but hopefully it does pick up from here on out in the remaining 99. And I won't be going through every card for obvious reasons because there's a lot of cards to get through. So in this pack we've got Mesut Ozil, Past Master, that's a nice card there with the icon. Gabriel Jesus, Fabregas as well, another code card. And then we've got Troy Deeney, star player, so another one of them. And another man of the match, so exactly the same types of inserts as last time, and that is Defoe, man of the match with 91 on attack for the Englishman. Into packet number 3, and in here we got Knockout and Maguire, followed by Michael Keane, tough tackler, Renato Sanchez and Alexi Sanchez, our highest rated base card so far and one of the highest in the collection with 89. And then we do have a powerhouse card. These are 1 in every 5 packs, of course, along with all of the other assist kings, freestylers and set piece specialists. And this is Kolasinac for Arsenal with 85 on defence. So yeah, decent start now in the first 3 packs. We've had quite a lot of inserts already, but obviously none too rare so far. We have got Mooney though in this next one, Afobe as well, Butland, Fine Matter, Willian, another code card, and then Arsenal's badge, our first badge of the opening. Our Ryan Bertrand, another pretty good man of the match card there for Southampton, and another English man of the match actually as well. Moving on to the next one, where we do have Tammy Abraham, and then Fuso Mensah, De Bruyne there, one of the main ambassadors for Match Attax this season, and Tom Heaton, star player card as well. Quite highly rated, 88 for the Burnley goalkeeper on his star player card. On to the next one, where we do begin with Kieran Clark of Newcastle. We've got Pereira as well, Riyad Mahrez from the former champions Leicester, Wijnaldum as well, Danny Welbeck for Arsenal, the Manchester United badge, and then we've got yet another man of the match. We're doing pretty well for these so far. It is Klaesson of Everton. So onto a green pack now. And will this change our luck at all? We have got Quana there for Huddersfield, and then KL for another newly promoted team in Brighton. Diouf as well, Leighton Baines, Ibrahimovic, of course, making his return to Man United. Masonda as well, the referee card, and Wilfried Zaha, star player. Moving on, and in this one we do begin with Holebas, then we've got Robbie Brady, followed by Damari Gray, Jay Rodriguez, Hoet, and then Fernandinho, another Sanchez, this time to Tottenham as well. And we've got Joshua King, set piece specialist there, with 86 on attack, and a fantastic man of the match in Mkhitaryan, the Armenian, with 92 on attack on that one. That is one of the highest rated cards that we have so far, and yeah, up there with the highest rated in the collection, really. Moving on though, still no 100 clubs or limited editions yet, but I'm sure those are coming at some point. We got Arnautovic, the new signing for the struggling West Ham. Jason Puncheon, Koscielny, the Frenchman with 86 on defence. Then we've got Everton's badge, and we do have our first 100 club in this 100 pack opening. It is Sadio Mane for Liverpool with 100 on attack, of course. 15.5 million as his value, which is not all that expensive, but obviously pretty hard to fit in your team with that. And yeah, we will leave that 100 club card out. I think that's about what we're expecting. I think we're about 10 packs in, and we have managed to get one. So yeah, that's a really good, and hopefully a sign of more to come in the rest of this opening. Into the next pack though, and we do now have Lascelles, and then Vimmer, Ibora, Rashford, Norton, followed by Morata, and then Joe Allen, star player card for Stoke, and Tammy Abraham, the former, well, on loan from Chelsea, and that is his man of the match for Swansea City. Moving on to the next pack, where we do have Will Hughes of Watford, then John Walters, and Hegazi, Ryan Fraser, and Yoshida, Tom Davies, Leroy Sané, Hugo Lloris, then Henderson's the Pro 11, and the Southampton badge as well. Moving on, we do have Hogg, and Islam Slimani of Leicester, Jordan Ayew, that's his away kit card. Of course, they scored 2 goals in a Match Attax match. And we've got Jamie Vardy, star player card, and then Milivojevic, man of the match for Crystal Palace with 85 on his defence. And next up, we do have the new Watford striker, of course transferred from Burnley. It is Andrew Gray. Sam Vokes as well, the current Burnley striker. Xherdan Shaqiri, who has taken a rating hit, he's now down to 72 on his attack. And then we've got Romelu Lukaku, the star man now really for Manchester United, at least so far in the season. Aaron Ramsey as well, Victor Moses, and Christian Benteke. He certainly is a powerhouse. The beast for Crystal Palace there. 84 on attack for him. And we're about 13 or so packs in. Of course, you can see the counter, but I can't. We've got Lowton there, Mankilo, and Ayew, Charlie Austin, Calvert-Lewin, Dele Alli, and that is a fantastic 2 base cards in a row there. Dele Alli and David Luiz with 88 and 89. Followed by the Bournemouth badge and man of the match, Xherdan Shaqiri, but it actually only gets him up to 82 on attack for 11 million as well. So probably not a card that's going to be featuring in too many teams. Next up, we do have Izquierdo, and then Albrighton, James Milner, and Michel Antonio, star player for West Ham. And about 15 packs in now, I believe. These piles aren't exactly 20, by the way, so it could be like 19 or 21 until we update the binder. But we've got Gomez there, Ben Mee, Crouch, and Herrera Bakayoko, West Brom's badge, and then Ndidi, man of the match for Leicester City. And then we do have Bong there, Jacob Murphy as well, Ake, and Vincent Kompany there, 84 on defence for him now. And then Ben Foster, another pretty highly rated star player goalkeeper card from a team that isn't really up there in the Premier League, but their goalkeeper is in this collection. He's in the top 5 highest rated keepers. We got Williams as well there, Iheanacho, of course now of Leicester City, Christian Eriksen, icon, and then we do have Powerhouse Lukaku card, another big Belgian striker with a Powerhouse card, and this one is a lot higher quality, 94 on attack PIM, and a 14.5 million value, and Aaron Cresswell as well, man of the match card. That is a very good pack there. Next up, we do have Tom Cleverley beginning this pack, now at Watford as well, and Narsing, Pedro, Walcott, and then Huddersfield. And we do have another 100 club card in Gary Cahill of Chelsea, and that is great for me to get my first Chelsea 100 club of this new collection. And he, of course, has 100 on defence and only a 12.5 million value, so one that might be fairly easy to fit into a team. Yeah, the Chelsea captain, that is a fantastic card to get, and our second 100 club of today's opening. So really chuffed with that going into this next pack, where we do have Macaulay, Mkhitaryan, and Yaya Toure away kit card, only 70 on attack now for the Ivorian. We got Wanyama, 83 on defence, Joshua King star player again, and Smith, man of the match of Huddersfield Town. And now the final pack of this first part, if you like, where after this we will update the binder and have a look at how we're doing. But we've got Rob Elliott, and then Hefele, Andy Carroll, Ndidi, Bertrand, Daley Blind, Monreal, Klein, and the Brighton and Hove Albion badge to finish it off. So yeah, we'll now update the binder. Let's have a look at how we're doing. Alright, so about 20 packs in, here is how we're getting on with the binder. So here's the base section. Now we did actually manage to get 172 different base cards within those first batch of packs, and the only double we got was this Joshua King, and we have got a second one of him, but that was the only double of any card in the 20 packs, which is pretty good going. So yeah, 172 different base cards, and that is 48%, so very close to halfway through completing the base already, and obviously only a fifth into the opening. So yeah, base going pretty well. We've got around, obviously, half of each team, as you can see, and that includes club badges and star players as well. There is the base section, and then we move on to the inserts, which we're not getting on too well with as of yet. But yeah, we've just got the one powerhouse on that page, and then two more powerhouses and one set piece specialist. So in total, in the Assist King, set piece specialist, powerhouses, and freestyler cards, we have got 4 out of the 16, so we're just 25% complete with those. Then man of the matches are an even worse story. We have managed to get 11 different man of the matches out of the total of 60, 3 for each team. So we're just 18% through there. 100 clubs, obviously we managed to get 2 with Cahill and Sadio Mane. So we're also 18% through the 11 there. And then referee and possession card. Those were the 2 tactics. So we got 2 of the 6 there, meaning we're 33% through completing the tactics. And yeah, that's how we're getting on with the binder. And now let's get straight into the next batch of packs, part of the video. But yeah, starting this next section, we have got Jorgensen, and then Hendrick, Hesse, Raheem Sterling there, and then the Newcastle United badge, as well as their man of the match, one of their man of the matches in Lascelles. We've then got a yellow pack, where here we do begin. Well, we've got the Match Attax live card, of course. Dele Alli, that'll be another double. I've already got him. Adam Lallana, I think might be a double as well. Carroll there though. Krychowiak, Stanislas, the Huddersfield, and we have got a fantastic pack here. It is a 100 club and a limited edition in the same pack. David De Gea 100 club, who is a need for my collection, fortunately. Then we have got David Luiz bronze limited edition card, who unfortunately is now a double. Not in this binder, but because I got him in the 20 pack opening of the ones they sent me. So he's a double, but still, what a pack. A 100 club and a bronze limited edition, both in the same pack. And he is still a really good bronze limited edition because he's only found in lucky packs. So yeah, what a pack. Just a couple of packs into this part of the video, and some pretty good base cards in there as well. So hopefully that is again a sign of things to come. Next up we do, oh my god, we've got another limited edition. Back-to-back limited editions. In fact, in 2 packs we've had 100 club and 2 bronze limited edition cards. That is absolutely incredible. And yeah, I think when you open 100 packs, you're opening so many that you are just bound to get some packs like that. But yeah, in the rest of that pack, let's see if we've got anything else. It looks like some decent base in here as well. We've got Chamberlain, Gundogan, and Ben Foster, star player as well, who is unfortunately a double. But yeah, what a couple of packs there. Can we continue it into a third? Let's find out. It doesn't look like, no, yeah, we haven't. However, still, that little run is over now, but what a run it was. We have got Damari Gray, man of the match here, Dunk, star player, and then Holibas, Shaqiri, Slimani, Fraser Forster in that pack. Moving on to the next one, and I will start opening these a bit quicker now. So we have got Mesut Ozil freestyler there. That's a really nice card, 87 on his attack. And also in that pack, anyone else? Dejan Lovren, Charlie Adam, David De Gea there, 90 rated goalkeeper, and that's pretty good as well. Moving on. And in this one, we've got Zabaleta, Krychowiak again, Ghana, Monreal, and the inserts here, the Crystal Palace badge card, and Matt Ritchie, man of the match from Newcastle. And I think about probably about 25, 26 packs opening. Of course you can see, 26 packs in, sorry, of course you can see, but unfortunately I can't see exactly how many I've opened. We do have Thibaut Courtois there, 87 on defence for him, and then Gabbiadini, star player for Southampton. Moving on to the next one, and in here Sutner, and then Bellerin. We've also got Gundogan again there. We're getting a lot of doubles now, a lot more in this part of the opening, and Danny Rose as well there. Then we've got Stoke City's badge, if it'll focus, and Raheem Sterling, man of the match for Manchester City with 93 on his attack. That's another really good man of the match card. Moving on, we've got Shelby, Ince, and also Cedric there. And then Iwobi, Firmino, and Paul Pogba, star player. A lot of people think this one's quite lowly rated, and I think I'd agree as well. Just 82 on both of his stats. I think he definitely deserves more than that. The former most expensive player in the world. Next up, we do have Proddle there, and then James Milner, set piece specialist at the back there. That's a really good all-round card and quite low value as well. So good for a Match Attax team. And we've also got Proddle there, man of the match. Anything else? Gary Cahill, the Chelsea captain's base card. And also Wes Morgan there, Joe Hart. And that is it for that pack. Next up, we got the Brighton goalkeeper, Atsu, as well. And Kurt Zouma there on loan from Chelsea. I'm not really sure why they loaned him out, obviously to recover from injury, but Chelsea could really do with that man as a backup. We got the Leicester badge, and I thought I saw the gold. We have got another 100 club in today's opening, taking the total up to 4, at least within the first 35 or so packs. This time it is another Chelsea player, so another really good one for me. It is N'Golo Kante, 100 on defence, 78 on attack, and only an 11 million value. So yeah, a really good card, it looks like, for your Match Attax team as well there. I'm really chuffed with that one. We've also got the Leicester badge in there. Of course, Kante's former team, who he won the league with, and then following on, won it back-to-back with Chelsea. What a player he is. And he has been rewarded by Topps this season with that 100 club card. We've got Ugbonna in this pack, and then N'Golo Kante's tough tackler card as well. Star player Olivier Giroud. Maybe a bit controversial that he's the star player for Arsenal. And we got Ben Mee, man of the match for Burnley. Moving on, and in here we got Okaka, and then Tarkowski, Glenn Johnson, Nemanja Matic, now for Manchester United. And we've got Kyle Walker, 85 on defence there. Eric Dyer, his former teammate at Spurs, and West Ham's badge to finish off. Then we do have Stevens, and Jermaine Defoe, Schneidlin, Salah, Rudiger, and Moy, star player, and then Lacazette, man of the match, who I think I might already have. I'm not too sure on that one, but he's got 93 on attack. Then we do have Westwood, Schindler, and Tom Carroll. And there is the Scout card, a new injury card for my collection. And we'll see what this one does. Before your turn, you can look at one of your opponent's cards. That's something new. And yeah, so you'd be able to see one of the stats on your opponent's, one of their cards of your choice, I assume. We've got Petr Cech, Arsenal's new goalkeeper as well. Well, not really new anymore. But also Juan Mata, another former Chelsea player there, with 87 on his attack, on his freestyler card. And that takes us in within 7 packs of the end of this part of the video. And in this one, we do have Cathcart and Schmeichel, Lindelof, and then Chelsea's badge there, which is Need, and James Milner, man of the match. So he's got a man of the match, and also the set piece specialist card that we got a minute ago. Into the next one, where we begin with Casey Palmer. Then we've got Murray, Stanislas, Martin Zindi, Davis, Daniel Sturridge, and then Dunk, star player for Brighton. And anything in this one, we've got Johan Kabay there, Dembele, the Tottenham badge, and then a really, really good man of the match. In fact, I think our highest rated card of the opening so far, apart from 100 clubs, it is Jan Vertonghen with 98 on defence on his man of the match card. And again, a pretty low value with the same as Kante at 11 million. There's now just 4 packs left until we fill the binder again and see how we're doing with this collection. Let's see what we can get in these last 4 packs to boost it up. We've got Mitrovic away kit, Chalobah, and then Ashley Williams, Bailey, and also Perez. Followed by Lowe there for Brighton, and Steve Cook, Fellaini, And then Dele Alli, freestyler card, 95 on attack for the Englishman on this one. 12.5 million on his value. Of course, Dele Alli is the 101 card in this collection. And yeah, also a 95 rated freestyler card as well. So he's got a lot of cards. We got Morata, man of the match as well there with 93 on attack. And that is his man of the match, who I unfortunately already have from the 20 pack opening, but he will contribute to how much we're getting out of the 100 pack opening. And we got Loftus-Cheek away kit there. Batshuayi, of course, scored a fantastic goal midweek against Atletico Madrid. Gabbiadini, star player again, and Murray, man of the match. And the final pack before we have another look at the binder to see how we're getting on. And in this one, we've got Richarlison, Steve Sidwell, Matt Phillips, Gosling, Martial, Fabianski, Coutinho, Edison, and N'Golo Kante, another 100 club with one of these types of cards. This is his powerhouse, even higher rated than Dele Alli with 97 on defence and just an 8 million value for that 97. So this is probably a better, in fact almost certainly, a better card to use in your Match Attax team than this 100 club that we got just a minute ago. But yeah, a lot of N'Golo Kantes in this section. We will now fill the binder again and see how we're getting on. Alright, so here we go, around 40 packs in now, and here is what the binder is looking like. So a lot healthier than after those 20 packs. Yeah, a lot more full, especially in the base section. So we have now got 320 out of the 360 base star player away kit and icon cards. So that's 89% now of that subset is now completed, and as you can see, I think we do actually have a couple of teams completed. Leicester City missing one, Liverpool a couple, but yeah, most of them are just missing one or two cards. There we go, there's a completed one. Southampton is completed with just the cards in this first around 40 packs. See, Swansea still quite a bit to go, then Watford, and yeah, mostly one or two cards missing there. The inserts, we're still not doing too great. So with the Assist Kings and the Powerhouses, etc., out of the 16, we do now have 9 of those. So we're doing pretty well with them. We now have 56% of the total of those 4 subsets, which is pretty good going. But then man of the matches, we do actually have 22, so which is about what you'd expect with the 1 and 2 packs from the amount we've opened. So 22 different ones. We've still yet to get a double man of the match, which is pretty good going. But 37% is all we've got with the man of the matches, and yeah, we are about around 40% through the opening. Then with the 100 clubs, we have of course doubled the percentage of those. We've got another 200 clubs, taking us up to a grand total of 4. So that's 4 out of 11. We now have 36% of the 100 club subset. And the tactic cards, we also got another 2, doubling it, taking it to 66% full. And then we did make the start with limited editions, getting 2 of those, 2 out of 24, just 8% of that set. That's obviously going to be the hardest to complete from just opening packs. But yeah, that's how the binder's looking. A lot more cards in there now. And now we do have another 20 packs to open before we update it again. And hopefully in these last 20 packs, or in these next 20 packs, sorry, we will be able to get at least very close, if not fully complete, the base set of the collection. But in this first one, we've got Proper, and then Begovic, Alexi Sanchez again. We will be getting a lot more doubles now because 89% of the base cards are already in the binder. We've got the Crystal Palace badge as well there. And into the next one. And here we've got Proddle, Wood. Yeah, you can see a lot of cards that we've seen already, as can be expected at this time in the opening. The Liverpool badge there. Pretty poor start to this next part, with just 2 badges as the first 2 inserts. We've then got Lascelles yet again, Smith, Juan Mata there again, Michael Keane, Sane, Hugo Lloris. Oh, that's more like it with the inserts. We have now got a star player and a man of the match in this pack with Perez and Ayew. Then moving on. we do have Will Hughes to be in this one, then John Walters. Then Juan Mata Freestyler is our next insert, and that is our first double out of any of the freestylers, assist kings, powerhouses, set piece specialists, or the other one which escapes me at the moment. But yeah, that's our first double in those. Takes up to 10 in total, but still only 9 different ones. We've got Hog there, Ake, and also David Luiz again with his 89 on defence. And then we got the Stoke City badge and also Schindler man of the match for Huddersfield. And yeah, closing in on 50 packs in today's opening now. And in this one we do have Andrew Gray, Sam Vokes, Lanzini, and then Leroy Fer, star player, is the insert of that pack. And we then have Lowton, Mankilo, Iheanacho, Ibrahimovic, again James Milner, and then Duffy is the man of the match of that pack for Brighton. Next up we've got Izzy Cuedo, Pew, and again nothing really in that pack. Troy Deeney. It hasn't been a very good part this so far. The only good insert we got was Mata, which is a double, and then the rest are mainly base, which we'll already have. We got Dele Alli Freestyler there. It's a very good card, but again one we've already got. I have Matt Ritchie man of the match. I think that might be another double as well, and which could be our first man of the match double actually. As we get onto the next pack, we've got Bong and Andy King, and then Marcus Rashford, Lana, and another 100 club. I was just complaining about how this hasn't been a very good part, but that has made up for it. Alexi Sanchez with 100 on attack, a whopping 18 million on his value. However, yeah, the 5th 100 club of the opening, just around 50 packs as well, so when we'd expect it. And it is the Chilean from Arsenal, Alexi Sanchez. As we move on to the next one, so that means we've now got 5 of the 1100 clubs and all different, which is really good. In this one, we've got Raheem Sterling, man of the match again. That's another good one. However, another good double in terms of man of the matches. In the next one, Ayew, Hennessy, Wanyama, Pedro, and the Chelsea badge there, which we have already got. And as you can tell, with a 100 pack opening you will get a lot of doubles. Obviously there's 500 cards around in the collection, and we are opening 900 cards worth of packs in today's opening. Lukaku again there, Zaha and Proddle man of the match for Watford. And next up we have got Capoue, then Rob Elliott, a card turned over there for some reason, Batshuayi, and Kolasinac, which is a powerhouse that we got right back at the beginning of the opening. But yeah, one we've already got. And then we've got Yedlin, followed by Danny Simpson, Obiang, Charlie Austin, Calvert, Lewin, and then Vertonghen, the Tottenham badge, and Ben Mee, man of the match, in there. And that takes him within 5 packs of when we will fill the binder yet again for the 3rd time. And now we've got Francis, Charlie Adam, Olsen, MacArthur, Sterling, Coutinho, and Joe Allen, star player, the Welsh Messi, as he's known to some. Then we've got Yunus Kabul, Jorgensen, and Krychowiak, Morales, anything else in there, Man City's badge, and Lacazette man of the match again. And I think we might be due another limitation at some point in these next 40 or so packs, because I suspect that the 2 back-to-back limitations we got were actually from the same box rather than different ones, which would mean the other box still has a limitation to give us, hopefully. So yeah, we should have that to look forward to within the rest of the opening, as with hopefully some other 100 clubs as well. We get Amrabat there, and then Bayern, and set piece specialist Joshua King. That is, I think that's a double actually for the collection. We have got Milner Man of the Match, who is also a double as well. So this 20 packs has not gone too well, despite that Alexi Sanchez 100 club. We've got John Joe Shelby, Joe Hart, Chris Brunt, and Deli Blind, Ramirez, Tua Courtois, and Antonio Man of the Match, and then Vertonghen Man of the Match there. Antonio star player, sorry, not man of the match. We will now fill the binder again and have another look. Alright, so now 40 packs remaining, around 60 in, and here is how we're getting on with the binder. So it's actually not very much of an improvement at all from in the last 20 packs. So we've only got 9 new base cards that we didn't have already, and that takes the total up to 329 out of the 360 base. Star player and badges, etc. Basically 18 cards for each team, and yes, but we have now got 91% of the base set, which is not bad going, and yeah, still just 31 of these cards to get. Man of the matches, which we'll get to in a second. We actually, well, first, these types of cards, we got none of these at all, no new ones. We got 4 of them, but all doubles, so all ones we already had. Man of the matches, we did manage to get 2, so by the way, that leaves the total for the 16 cards there at 56% of them is what we've got. Then man of the matches, we just got 2 extra ones, taking us up to 24 out of the 60. So we're at 40% of those now. But yeah, 60% into the opening, so it's not looking like we're going to be able to complete those. And then just 100 clubs, where we got 1 more, taking us to 5 out of the 11, or 46% of the 100 clubs. We've got no new tax cards, so we're still on 2/3 of them, and no new limited edition, so still 8% there. So yeah, binder not too great for those 20 packs, but hopefully in this next 20 packs we can get some more cards. So let's get straight into the first one of this next section, where we do start with Andre Gray. We've got Sam Vokes as well, Ayew, and then Begovic and Holgate, Leroy Sané, and then Hugo Lloris, and the Watford badge, which is actually a card we need, and then we've got Glenn Murray, man of the match as well. All the rest of that pack was doubles. As we get on to the next one, where we begin this one with Hogg, so I'm losing my voice a little bit in this 100 pack opening. We've got Gross as well, Shaqiri, Slimani, Michael Carrick, who is another card we need. There's another one ticked off the list. So is Wilfried Bony, so it's going a bit better already. We got Morata there, and then Koscielny of Arsenal, and also Perez, who we don't need. We've already got Perez in the opening. So yeah, 2 cards there in that pack that we did need, which is good. We've got Will Hughes next up, who we have already got. And then John Walters, who we've already got. Yeah, sorry, I keep looking down there. That's now the checklist of the cards we still need. Kouyaté, we've already got. Jeff Schlupp, he's another new one. So that's a nice addition. Marouane Fellaini, we've already got. And yeah, same with him. Then we've got the Newcastle United badge, and also Tommy Smith, man of the match from Huddersfield. Next up, we do, is that Lascelles? Yeah, it's Lascelles yet again. Tommy Smith, Hegazi, and Fraser, Williams, Sanchez, Charlie Masonda, and Gylfi Sigurdsson assist king card. Now that is one that I do still need. 89 on attack for him, 11.5 million as his value, and there's another one to tick off. So we've got none in the last 20 packs, but it looks like these 20 packs are going a lot better already. hopefully that can continue. So we then do have Proper, who's not one we need, I don't think. Kevin Vimmer as well. And then we've got Ibora. Eric Bailey is a card that we need. And Garango we've already got. I think we might need the referee. Wijnaldum. And then we've got Dunk and Aaron Cresswell, man of the match. Who is another double. Surprise, surprise. When you're over 60 packs in, it's not surprising at all. Because we have opened over 500, probably closing in on 600 packs worth of cards, which is pretty ridiculous. We've got Holibas there, and then Arnautovic, and sorry about the focus. We've got Danny Welbeck, Moreno, and the Brighton badge. Followed by Jay Rodriguez and Mings, De Bruyne, Trippier, and then we've got Ndidi, man of the match of Leicester. Then we've got Keal, Diouf, Mahrez, Lindelof, Willian, Alexi Sanchez, the Huddersfield badge, and we do have another 100 club, the 6th one of today's opening, and it is another new one. So we have been lucky with the 100 clubs because we haven't got a single double there, and this time it is Toby Alderweireld of Tottenham Hotspur with 100 on pence. 12 million is his value, so yeah, a decent card to put in your team as well for the Belgian. That's a really good pull. And yeah, another 100 club need, taking us within 5 now of all of the 100 clubs, which we probably won't get in today's opening. But yeah, it's certainly a big help towards it. Next up, we do have Pereira, and then Ashley Barnes, Tom Carroll, Riederwald, and then Gabriel Jesus. Raheem Sterling, freestyler card. That's another freestyler need there. We are getting a lot of needs at the moment. And we've got Xherdan Shaqiri, man of the match card as well. On to the next one. And here we've got Tammy Abraham of Swansea again. Phobe, Virgil van Dijk, Fabregas, and Sergio Aguero, star player card, who is another need for this collection. So that's another really good card to get there. I don't think anyone else, no one else in that pack. But Sergio Aguero, 89 star player card, and it was one that we had not yet got, so that's a really good pull. Knockout, followed by Butland, Maguire. And Bernardo Silva is another need for the collection. We've also got the West Brom badge, followed by that man of the match who we already got earlier from Crystal Palace. Next up is Daryl Yamat. I don't know why it's not focusing too well at the moment. Defoe, Fernandez, Ozil, De Gea again, the injury card. And base card boost. Simon Mignolet is another need for the collection. And of course, we've already got Giroud. Then we have Lossie, who is yet another need, the Huddersfield keeper. Izzy Brown is also a need. And then Rondon is not, unfortunately. But Charlie Daniels is, for Bournemouth. And then we've got Klukas, Van Aanholt, Mertesacker, another need, and the Bournemouth badge there, and Tammy Abraham's man of the match is the insert of that pack. So yeah, we're doing a lot better, certainly, on this, in this part of the opening than the last one. We got Kachunga, Richie base card is another need, and we're getting a lot at the moment. Eric Peters, another one, and Okazaki is yet another one. We don't need Cedric, but Messa. David Silva is yet another one. Don't need Alderweireld. And N'Golo Kante, it's a double, but one of the best doubles you can ask for. with that freestyler card. Then we've got Britos away kit, who is in need. Arfield as well, who is in need. Jose Fonte's in need. Gareth Barry's in need. Doing really well here. And then we've got Valencia, who unfortunately is not. Neither is Drinkwater or Holding. We've got Paul Pogba, star player, and Mkhitaryan, man of the match again. Then we do have a low here for Huddersfield, followed by March, and then Steve Cook, and also Darren Fletcher there, Nathan Redmond, Besic, and Dembele, Sturridge, and then Southampton's badge, so not a great pack there. And now just 4 going until we update the binder again. In this one we got Mitrovic, and then Chalobah, Christian Fuchs, Scott Dan, Romeu, and John Stones, and then Llorente, and also Wayne Rooney, star player, who is in need for the collection, and we got Klaassen, man of the match, who I'm not too sure on. Now 3 packs left until the update, and it should be a pretty good update from what I can tell. Got Bards in this next pack, Duffy, Cresswell there, and then Choupo-Moting, Garner for Everton, Alonso, and the scout card again. And then we do have the Everton badge, and it is our first 100 club double of the opening. So we have managed to get another 100 club, the 7th one today. However, it is a little bit disappointing one because we have already got it. But the fact that we got to 7 without getting a double is pretty good going. So not too bad. David De Gea again, of course, 100 on defence for the Spanish Manchester United goalkeeper. We do next up have Casey Palmer, and then Morrison, followed by Stanislas, David De Gea, Fernandes, Petr Cech, Salah. Oh, Salah is in need. That's nice. Then we've got Lukaku, powerhouse, and Bertrand, man of the match. And the final pack before we update the binder again. Can we get anything big in this one? We do have Glenn Murray, and then Marino, Martins Indy, followed by Schmeichel, and then Stevens, Rudiger, Kyle Walker, and Gabbiadini, star player, finishes off this section. And now let's have a look at the binder. Alright, so here is how the binder is looking now. We did get a much better 20 packs there. We actually gained 14 base cards, leaving us with just 7 needed now. Or we're 98% done with the base star players and badges. Man of the matches, we didn't fare so well. We didn't get any new ones there. Just all doubles, so still at 40% on those, which are obviously the hardest to complete. Assist Kings, powerhouses, etc. We gained 2 of those, taking us up to 11 out of 16, which is 69% complete. 100 clubs, we gained 1 new one and 1 old one, so 6 out of the 11, which is 55%. Then we gained 1 tactic card as well, so now 5 out of the 6, 83%. And limited editions, of course, stayed at 2. We only got those 2 back to back. That's all we've had so far in around 80 packs, and that's 8% done. So you can see the base, just 7 needed now, and a lot of those are star players and badges. So it's pretty much there. Hopefully we might be able to get some of those last 7 in these last 20 packs. But yeah, that is the base. Then if we have a look, set piece specialist, powerhouse. We've only got 1 assist king, but we've completed the freestylers and the powerhouse, and we still need 2 set piece specialists as well. Man of the matches, you still see still looking the same. We got that 1 extra tactic card, and yeah, there is 100 clubs, looking pretty good. as well. So yeah, let's get into these final 20 packs and see what we can get. Starting with this blue design. And here we've got Ryan to begin it. Atsu as well, Robson Kanu, Smith, Martial, Fabianski, Firmino, Bailey's Code, Ben Foster and Morata. So a full pack of doubles. Nice start to the last 20 packs of today's opening. We then have Schindler, Stevens, Johnny Evans, Jermaine Defoe Super Striker, and then the agent card, Sigurdsson Past Master, and Sigurdsson is a card we need. I almost forgot there. I don't think, no other ones in there, but Sigurdsson is a good one. Jordan Henson as well, and then Joshua King, star player. Then moving on to the next one. And taking us, I think this is the 83rd pack of today's opening. We've got Tarkowski, Para, followed by Marty, Ogbonna, Joel Ward, Jagielka, and then Cahill, Iwobi, Kieran Clark, and Benteke man of the match, who I think might be in need, which is good. Hopefully getting some more man of the matches. It shows how rare they are, in terms of how many they are compared to how rare, that we've opened 100 packs, or we've opened more than 80 packs and not even halfway through the man of the matches, so they are very hard to complete. We have got Wayne Routledge there, who's another need. Ben Davies, the Arsenal badge, and then man of the match Matt Phillips, who could also well be a need. And then we do have Craig Cathcart, Westwood, Ive Noble, Clarkson, who is also a need. So now just 4 cards remaining in the main set. Jermaine Defoe, man of the match there, who I think we've already got. Next up, Tammy Abraham yet again. Then we've got Mooney. And no one really in there too noteworthy. Van Aanholt, man of the match for 79 and 72 for Palace. Knockout again, Diame, J. Rodriguez, Mings, Alexi Sanchez there, Leroy Fer, star player. And then we've got Pereira, Jeff Schlupp, Welbeck, Moreno, and Moy. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. 100 packs of Match Attax does take it out of you a bit. But really not long left now in today's whopping 100 pack opening. We've got KL there, and then Vimmer, Bonnie, a referee card, Wijnaldum, and Mona set piece specialist, and Peter Crouch, man of the match, who I believe is a need. Then we do have Robbie Brady, Hegazi, Carrick, and then we do have Gary Cahill, 100 club, again. So yeah, another double 100 club there, unfortunately, but still good to get yet another one, and number 8 of today's opening, but still only 6 different. We also got the Swansea badge there, which is a card I needed as well, so that takes us now down to 3 left that we need. And those 3 are the Burnley badge, Eden Hazard, and Harry Kane. Eden Hazard and Harry Kane are both star players. So we've actually completed the base now, just in need of some shiny cards. We've got the agent card there, and then the Swansea badge again. So we're waiting a long time to get that, and then we get 2. And only really worth looking at the shinies now, given we've got all the base. Yeah, just about 5 or 6 packs left in this one. we have got the Burnley badge. There it is, just one left. And Harry Kane 100 Club, who is a need in this opening. Here's a need for the collection, and 100 Club number 7 that we have managed to get, which is really, really good going. 7 different ones in today's opening. It has been a big opening, but yeah, still very good. Into the next pack, and here we've got Mark Noble, set piece specialist, who I believe might be in need, and Are You Man of the Match, who we've already got, unfortunately. And now we do have packet number 95 of today's opening, where we do have Mikel Antonio of West Ham, who we've already got. And then Liverpool's badge there, which we've already got. And then Kachunga, followed by Matt Phillips and Leroy Fer. But I'm pretty sure both of those doubles, and all the cards are falling over. And now just 3 packs left of today's opening. And in this one, we've got Jamie Vardy, star player. Not one of the star players we're looking for, which are Harry Kane and Eden Hazard. Could it be in this pack? No. So, yeah, down to the last pack, still needing 2 star players, so we are not going to complete the base collection, unfortunately. Well, if you include star players, that is. In this last pack, though, we will fully go through this one. We've got Britos, Scott Arfield, Jose Fonte, Gareth Barry, Jeff Schlupp, Per Mertesacker, David Silva, the Manchester City badge, and we have finished it off with a 100 Club. It is another double 100 Club, so our 3rd double, and that is actually our 10th 100 Club of today's opening. So we've exactly matched the odds on the 100th pack that you would expect opening a 100 pack to get in 100 Clubs. Alright, so here yeah, it is. Here is the binder. The opening. I will now put the last cards in the 100 pack opening. The final completed binder from 100 packs. So, starting off with the base cards, we did manage to complete Bournemouth. We got all of Arsenal, all of Brighton as well, all of Burnley. We were missing 1 card with Chelsea, unfortunately. So my team did let me down. We got Eden Hazard, didn't get his star player. Have we completed Crystal Palace, completed Everton, completed Huddersfield, Leicester, Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United, Newcastle, all fully done. Southampton the same, Stoke as well. Swansea we completed. Tottenham was the other one we were missing. Harry Kane from Tottenham, his star player as well. Watford was completed though, so was West Brom, and so was West Ham. So just 2 cards missing out of the 360 in total in that section. So we did manage to get all of the base cards and all of the badges, and in total 99.5%. And in total 99.5% of this whole 360 cards was completed. Then we only got 1 assist king in the entire 100 packs, which is a bit weird. So still missing 3 of them. We did get all the freestylers, as you can see, and all the powerhouses as well. We got 3 of the set piece specialists, so just missing 1 of them still. So yeah, 75% complete in that section with 12 of the 16. Man of the matches were definitely the biggest letdown, because in the entire 100 packs, where we probably got about 50 man of the matches in total, given their 1 and 2 packs. We only got 28 different ones, so not even half completed on the man of the match section. Yeah, which is pretty poor indeed. Only 47% complete, as you can see here, missing a lot of them. In fact, more than half of them are not there. The 100 clubs I was a lot more happy with. We did manage to get 7 different 100 clubs out of a possible 11, and yeah, 10 100 clubs in total. So if I can trade those other 3, then we can get within 100 club of completing quite easily. So we got De Gea, Cahill, Alderweireld, Kante, Mane, Sanchez and Kane, and then we did also complete the tactic cards as well. So in total, in today's opening, if you don't include limited editions, because obviously we got those 2 back-to-backs, but you're never going to get too many limited editions in the grand scheme of things, we did get 411 out of the 451 checklist cards, or 91% complete, which I think is pretty good going, although obviously we opened a lot of packs of Match Attax today. Anyway, if you did enjoy today's biggest ever Match Attax pack opening, please do smash that thumbs up button for more of them in the future, and of course, I'll see you next time.